All rise. Third Circuit Court, the County of Wayne is back in session. The Honorable David A. Groner presiding. Please remain quiet and be seated.
Calling case 08-10496, defendant number 2, people versus Christine Beatty. She's here today for a docket conference.
Appearances for the record, please.
Good afternoon, Your Honor. Robert Spada, appearing on behalf of the people.
Good afternoon, Your Honor. Mayor Morgenroth and Jeffrey Morgenroth, appearing on behalf of Christine Beatty.
All right, for the record, who else is here with you?
Athena Syringas, Your Honor, on behalf of the people.
Lisa Lindsay on behalf of the people.
May it please call Your Honor, Robert Moranis, the prosecutor.
All right. Record should reflect, it's pretty clear that we have been in chambers for the last 3 hours. It's been about 3 hours, on or off. I know that there's been some very intense negotiations going on, and I was trying to assist the parties in helping to resolve the matter. It sounds like cannot be resolved, and that's why we're out here. For the record, Mr. Spada, what is the offer from the people?
Your Honor, as a little bit history of the case, first of all, to start out, the guidelines in this matter are 19 to 30 months in the incarceration of state prison.
That would be if she was convicted. The defendant was convicted on all charges.
Correct.
Okay.
For the record, on September 2nd, that was the first time we had any contact with the defendants regarding a plea in this matter. We put out a plea offer in this matter on September 2nd and hand-delivered it to defense counsel. In that offer, we put an offer out to defendant Beatty that she could plead guilty to 2 of the felony counts. After some talk, we agreed that she could plead to count 2, obstruction of justice, and count 7, which would be amended to obstruction of justice, which is presently perjury. The offer included the defendant was to be placed on 5 years probation. The offer at that time was that she was to serve the first 60 days in jail. Upon release from jail, she would be placed on tether for the remainder of the year. There was an agreement to pay restitution of $100,000 that she would pay within the 5-year probationary period. That offer was kept open till our last date in court, which was Thursday, the 11th. There was then a hand-delivered offer on September 12th, which was Friday, to defendants because at that point the offer had been withdrawn. And that offer, again, allows the defendant, Ms. Beatty, to plead to 2 counts, 2 felony counts again, the obstruction of justice, count 2, and also to plead to the count 7, which was amended to obstruction of justice. She would be placed on probation for a period of 5 years, but because the other offer was not accepted, we are offering her the opportunity to take 150 days in jail with the remainder of the year to be placed on tether and 5 years probation. The restitution is $125,000 with $10,000 to be paid at the time of sentencing. The remaining terms of probation was that she was to report in person during the 5 years of reporting probation, and the other terms and condition would be decided by Your Honor. That is the offer that is available today. Again, that was the 150 days in jail, 5 years probation, the remainder of that term of that year to be placed on tether. That is the offer.
Thank you. Mr. Morgenroth, Sr.
Yes, Your Honor. That offer is rejected, and we want to thank the court for working so diligently in trying to resolve this matter reasonably. I do dispute many things that were said by the prosecutor, including what the supposed guidelines are. We've only seen one set, and those set with far less than they pronounced here. We also think that the particular offer is unreasonable, and our client will have her case tried properly in court.
Okay. Well, there's nothing further than that. I'm going to ask the clerk to Tanya. I'm going to do is I'm going to have my clerk do a blind draw now, which will give us a trial judge and let you know who it is in just a matter of moments. Your blind draw judge is Judge Timothy M. Kenny.
Calendar County, September 19, 2008.
I'm sorry, what's that date?
September 19, 2008.
Right. And if there's nothing further for the record, anything else that anyone wants to say for the record?
No, thank you, Your
All
Honor.
right. Then we'll stand on recess till that day in front of Judge Kenny.
Thank you, Your Honor. And again, thank you very much.